Short box series, side sit-up. It's the last exercise in this series, and it's a very challenging one. It's intermediate, 3 to 5 each side. The goal is to strengthen and stretches the side of the powerhouse, lengthens both sides of the body equally to strengthen both. The setup of the equipment is the same, but as you can see, the body is turned with the foot stretched out nice and long, aiming with the knee and the foot aiming towards you. The foot is hooked slightly off the box, but if you had someone with tighter hips, you would simply put the knee onto the box and hook it from there, or unhook it entirely to accommodate the pelvis and the hips. But she's doing a pretty good job hooking under. From hip to knee to ankle, there's a straight line with the ribs in. The hands are palm over palm at the base of the skull. The spine is lifted. To set up, she initiates out, lengthening from head to heel, keeping the ribs flush and in space. This in itself is an exercise, like a flag into the wind. The initiation comes from the internal and external obliques, with the gross movement pattern simply bringing the body long and out to bring it long and up to that position of where she was extended out. Rest for me. The precision points are keeping the ribs really flush with the body, keeping the hips stacked and long. As she comes up, she doesn't want to drop the leg and create slack under the strap. She wants to keep that dynamic tension all the way out there until she is done with that side. Common errors, again, is dropping the strap, letting the knee roll in and out, pulling the foot up and not keeping it square with the hips, hands behind the head, being out here and buckling forward with the body, the head coming through, because it cannot support the weight of the exercise through the powerhouse. Coming through that. Rhythm and dynamics is long and out. It's dynamic in itself, but very much with opposition. So she lengthens out and down, out and up. To lengthen, reach and lift. Coming through that out and up. So it's not a slow movement. It's very dynamic and very with oppositional pull through the heel all the way through to the crown of the head. Wheel time. Reaching out and long, pulling the ribs through the body. She reaches out and down to bring it out and up. Long into the well to exhale to bring it in. Lengthen to bring it up, coming through. To finish the exercise, she would simply lengthen out, bring this hand down to the floor, all the way down, reaching this arm long to the ear to stretch. That's the juicy part of it. To turn towards the frame, reaching the arms out nice and long. To bring the hands back behind the head, palm over palm, to return up. Spotting, as you can see, is from the hips and the pelvis, from behind. I can actually stabilize her touch with this and a guiding touch up underneath the shoulders and the arms, guiding her out and down to bring her out and up, lengthening through. Also, I could come through that leg and holding from hip to pelvis, reach through that and stabilize her as she lifts in. Signs of readiness is the ability with a lifted posture to side bend with axial elongation, side lying. Building blocks, well, there's a few of them. She can bring her hand down into the headrest, holding the ideal position and keeping herself lifted and working on the form of the hips staying stacked. Or simply hold the position as you saw before, hand over hand, palm behind, like a flag into the wind, which is an exercise in itself, holding to that. Also, she could cross her arms in front of her chest if she had shoulder issues, coming through that to help work just with the spine, lengthening out and down and out and up. The transition, as she comes up from her stretch, she simply comes up onto the box to change sides. Coming through, hooking through, reaching through that, stretching through, and we reach long and down to bring it long and up. Paintbrush the head all the way through and lift. One more time, down to come up, reaching long and down, bringing that hand to the ground to stretch, arm by the ear, lengthening to turn to bring arms out, really stretching through that. Hands come behind the head to return up, back to sitting. The transition to long stretch series. She's coming off the box to the side. Pick up the foot bar to place in top position. And the sticky mat into one hand, and it stays in that one hand. With the other hand, she picks up the bar in the box, lifting it off. Take the sticky mat, place it down into the headrest, and lift the headrest up. Take the box to the back to lay it down. She'll return back to the front, ready and prepared to enter on for a long stretch series.